Alright guys, welcome back. Episode 30. Oh, Rising Star and Falling Spoon. If I remember right, this is the last Spoonist fight. And it can get kind of intense. Um, Not too much has changed. I think I've been level 39 for a few episodes now. These guys will push me into 40, which is going to be a big deal. Gearing wise, every 5 levels is really big. Yeah, not really much has changed. Albus, Irene, and all very solid, all incredible skills. Did get recovery support. That's going to be a big deal. Hazang still on sweeper. Yeah, he's doing pretty fine. Ooh, Ray is on my power leveling. I was getting up some pets and Leeton, so switch her back to normal. Giselle also doing pretty well. She does have monster taming now and monster trainer, which decreases tame time by 50%, which is a pretty big deal. Kylie, engineer. Wow, 47 out of 47. Honestly, pretty solid build. There's no real weakness here. Obviously, engineer could use a lot of stuff, like one shot, one kill, muscle training. But keen sense on, this is actually not too bad of a build. And Leeton, we unlocked Leeton's martial artist last stream, if I remember right. It's been a few days. I decided to level him up, the class level him up, and so martial artist is now cleared out and superstar is fully locked in. And this is taken pretty close to my hailstorm build that I've given out. There's a few core things that are missing that I can't get right now, such as Call of Ice. That's really important for Superstar. It'd be nice to have muscle training. Had to sacrifice a lot to expand attack to hold breakthrough. So politely decline, lottery. Don't have any of the actual sets yet for human except for social life that expands. This doesn't even expand slots, just expands property limit, but it's much better to have like Seeker of Enlightenment and all that stuff. Not quite yet. Would also like to have freezing resistance side effect. This helps keep Leeton healed, which is pretty dope. And we've unlocked quite a few abilities. This is very close to Hailstorm, just missing some, kind of cherries on top. But the core base is there. That's what matters. So, pretty decent health, amazing dodge because of, really superstar, all-rounder, undiscovered past. Incredible armor and resistance, 62% reduction for both at this level is incredibly good. Pretty good attack and even decent ESP power, and again, that's all because of all-rounder. But in my experience, especially on this difficulty, breakthrough and block shred has been key, so I'm keeping that. We're going to see how he does one shot, one kill. There is a fear that he might, stack up too much overcharge? Yeah, that one. I forget the name. Also added 2 drones, Leo and Taurus. They are behind in level, but they are class leveled up. So I just spent some time kind of class leveling everybody to be appropriate. So let's hop straight into the storyline. Hey, Satalis. Ooh, very nice, man. I want to do Draki Cave, but I'd rather do the story. But it unlocked recently. I just haven't gone to it yet. I need so many masteries from there, man. So many masteries. Everything elemental comes here. Well, a lot of the stuff comes from there. Alright, I think, let me double check potions. It's been a little bit. Albus looks okay. I think for this particular fight, Scion's gonna throw on concentration. and Irene, actually. Patience is fine on Anne. That'll actually put her... Oh wait, no, March is triggering Patience. That might not be so good, unless she's handing this out. Yeah, that's fine. I'll have her hand out block. Powerful Strength. Powerful Strength. Emergency Giant Potion. I only have one of these. I think I can actually make them now that Leeton's here. But I've been saving this for a really bad fight. This might be that fight. Yeah, dude, the Draki Cave unlocks just almost like every elemental. The things I want from there would be Call of Ice on Leeton, which would be a nightmare. And Goddess of Abundance, Stone Throwing, Blood Wind and such for Albus. Gosh, who else? Oh yeah, Sharp Spirit for all of the spirit users. Block Shred, basically. I think there's stuff that Giselle needs, and I don't know. There's so much stuff I need from that place. I'm trying to hold off like getting it, but I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, let's get going on the story here. It's been a little bit. Difficulty check, cruel challenge, everything. Yeah, looks about right. Oh, we don't have hazing. Oh, I think that's the this is the fight where Hazing ends up dueling Carter again. Except for this one's much worse. Oh, and he's not on Ranger either. The Supreme Council. This is like, if you really know the story, this is incredibly like a really good scene. Like I feel like TP, Hopkick, Nails all really enjoy this. This is characters that are pulling the strings in the background. Yeah, level 7 security ranking. That's funny, Satalis. That's might be what I have to do too, because I'm not gonna have any of Ranger's silence, poison. You can't do anything. When I think of Orichalcum, I think of like Final Weapons and various other RPGs. Oh yeah. See, even these guys are talking about the Game of Dragons. Immigrant Management Director. Yeah, here we go. Mm. Oh yeah, that's for sure. They've mentioned this before about the red mining district. Mm. Mm. Hey, Kidzor. That's funny. It's just the right tool for the job. I want to go to the Land of Feasts. I'm sure Popeyes is there. Mm. Belladonna. Mm. I wonder how much more we'll see of Vendetta in the next DLC. Like, Luna's ridiculous and we've seen her in combat, and Marco is ridiculous and we've seen him in combat. If Marco can shoot you and you can't see him, it's a guaranteed critical. It doesn't matter your block rating. Like, I don't know. It's just the Vendetta characters are incredibly strong. Hmm. Ralph doesn't want to be here anyway. Yeah, exactly, Carter. Dude, the last time Kaze was here, he was tearing people up. He like he murdered some police. Hmm. John didn't even like beat around the bush. Yeah, it does make more sense as you're going, like at least that second time through, or watching through the second time through. This is a good question. To which Carter will answer, sure. Oh, that's a good answer too, actually. Hmm. All part of the spoonage, guys. You gotta believe in the spoon. Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. That is interesting though that all of the masters have been fire users essentially. Hey, welcome to the chat, Zenithan. It just makes me hungry, man. Like whenever there's spoonism on the screen, I'm like, damn, I'm really Popeyes, Cold Stone, Chick-fil-A. Enjoy your first spoon. Scion. You know what I've learned through this playthrough is that honestly, Scion is like angry 80% of the time. It is very rare that he's actually happy-go-lucky, like you see him in combat. Yeah, this is a good chapter. They're putting a lot of stuff together. I mean, this is the the last chapter for the base game, if I remember right. So yeah, you got some gearing to do, Sotalis. Not everything, but see, and if they're gonna go that route, then we should be able to use Destrons for Kylie, or Kylie should be able to get in a like a suit, you know, like Gundam style. How awesome would that be? It's also an interesting part in the story where you have 9 characters, you can only bring 8. This one works out because Hazing ends up dueling harder. But I think the ones after that, you kind of have to choose. Oh boy. Woo! These are basically all the strongest spoonists in one fight. Oh, good. We're in a corner. That's good. Yeah, Gundam Kylie, dude, like, like a heavy arms version. I would love it. So, my first playthrough, I think I got too spread out, which is, I feel like is just common in general. So I'm gonna keep my team pretty tight. I'm gonna send the police home.
내가 먼저다.
And we're gonna hug the wall for now. And for those of you that have never seen me play Superstar, you're in for a treat.
오케이.
이거 불확실성이 너무 높아.
Yeah, exactly. So Leo and Taurus are under level. I want a lot of responsives this fight.
모든
Pull
문제는
Gemini.
해결법이 있지.
걱정하지 마. 나 혼자서도 충분해. 알았어.
Nothing.
어머 부탁해. 꽤 괜찮은 선택인가?
Oh.
제가 가겠습니다.
엔 이동할게요.
Get March going. Haven't even seen anybody yet. 59 Spoonus. Not quite a violent map, but not a like easy map either. Oh yeah, they're pretty close over there.
좋은 선택.
Mm.
목표 확인.
Oh, camouflage. Did you guys see that? That's why Giselle can't be seen right now. Oh man. That's dope. They're gonna get murdered next turn. Camouflage is pretty intense, but
정확한 위치야?
to use it like correctly takes a bit of skill. Who are our tanks right now? Albus, Irene, Scion. 3. Yeah, that's not bad. I still think Ares is appropriate for this fight, so.
모든 문제엔 해결법이 있지.
가슴이 떨려 죽겠어요.
Oh god. Ray has luck.
맡겨줘.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and pop the giant potion. I have a feeling this is gonna be a hell of a fight. So Ray now goes from whatever her normal dodge rating, oh, which isn't that high actually, like 30 or so. Oh, it's also cold temperature. But 83 and, you know, put her in a bush, 103, it's almost basically can't be hit. So it's gonna be pretty cool. Alright, walls up.
오케이. 오, 훌륭하군.
난 히어로라고.
Yeah, the police grenades are good. You can't really go wrong with grenades. Alright, so Giselle's back up. We're gonna go ahead and start this party. This is a good way to start too, always.
숨어봐.
Hunter's instinct right there. Confusion on the ones that lived. Some of them burned to death. This is like...
내가 못 맞출 줄 알고?
Oh, that used up luck.
지겨우니 다 함께
Oh, well.
떠나지 그래?
Damn, that's nasty. That opening sequence right there, just... Can't wait till I have a 3-set Monster Hunter. Hmm. Let's pull Volk out. Volk's been doing pretty good recently. Just give me an idea of what to expect too. Hmm. Okay.
맡겨둬. Ready, start. Welcome to my stage. 못났다, 못났어. 못났다, 못났어.
Wow.
못났다, 못났어. 오,
그래,
템포
도망쳐.
좋네.
아우, 한 방이면
Good
충분할
block by
줄
that
알았는데.
guy.
자, 화려하게 간다. 판타스틱. 그렇게 내 공연이 보고 싶냐?
Hmm.
Ready, start. I'm ready. Welcome to my stage. 자, 화려하게 간다. 미안. 당신의 역할은 여기까지야. 자, 마지막 공연이다.
Even though
우!
Superstar is
이거라고.
incredibly complex to play, if you learn how to play this class, it is one of the most ridiculous things in this game. Unfortunately, this is exactly what I thought it would be excessive overload. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on this. Most of this map.
Good. 지체할 시간이 없습니다.
Yeah, so what we're gonna do is come down here, this southeast corner, from here, and then sweep rotationally. Because I'm not gonna get this like spread out army with all these damn spoonists hanging out. Screw that, man.
네, 지금 달려가요.
원망만 해선 아무것도 해결하지 못해.
이거 불확실성이 너무 높아.
Yeah, it'd be nice. It'd be nice to not have the frozen blood limitations. Definitely.
악당들이여,
All right, we're gonna go ahead and pop concentration for Scion and
내가
Irene.
먼저다.
Because even though this one pack was kind of off, if they get alerted, then they're gonna get alerted. Then they're the party's gonna start on this next one.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep Litan on the fringe here.
Good.
Take out like the ranger that gets in a really good spot. Lots of damage here. These like all black mages, so those will have to go down pretty quick. I'm gonna go ahead and start this with Volk. Let's go! Uh, 9 stacks on UCC.
맡겨줘. 잠시 기다려줄래?
I'd like to hit some of this back row with Ray. Yeah. Oh, this isn't bad. Man, the mages have to go.
난 하고 싶은 거꼭 해낸다고.
Go.
실수는 이번뿐이야.
And then we might even be able to stun these slaughterers
내가
against the
처리할게.
wall. Yep. Perfect. Oh my god, so many squishies.
목표로 이동하겠습니다.
The Rangers have to go.
옆게.
Oh my god, Albus.
거다. 이거 너무하잖아.
Oh, and the recovery support. All right. $71. Right here in front of Ray.
물론이지.
Damn, there's a lot. This is a lot of crap here, man. We're gonna go here and give Albus some damage reduction.
늦었어. 안 풀리네.
오케이. 퍼져라. 역시 옆게. 너무 잘 자.
There we go.
바람과 함께 사라지세요.
Triggering off-turn Albus.
알겠습니다.
2350.
옆게. 이번 승리
There we go.
저희가 가져가겠습니다. 다신 뵙지 않기를.
Definitely have to be careful with overload now. Now that the characters are starting to, you know, really feed into everything.
목표로
I know what we'll do.
이동하겠습니다.
We'll force Irene into combat.
강하게. 섬광난.
Or Scion.
행복하시지.
숨어도 소용없어.
And Irene.
널 위한 심판이다.
모노 비비 가자.
It's 99, 11% chance to crit. Good lord. 217. Yeah, I'd rather get this guy.
이건 피할 수 없을 듯.
Oh shit, Giselle's like way the hell back here.
꽤 괜찮은 선택인걸? 자, 이제 모습을 드러내라고.
I'm pull Volk.
좋은 선택이야.
It's kind of an awkward spot for Anne. There we go.
앤 이동할게요. 제대로 맞을 거예요.
I should have rooted. Oh well. Damn. Still one overload basically going into two. That's unfortunate. Alright.
Let's go.
Ranger has to go.
충분해. 맡겨줘.
Wow.
자, 화려하게 간다. 소리. 다음번 공연에서 보자고. Ready, start. Welcome to my stage. 아하! 좋은 리듬이군. 그렇게 내 공연이
You
보고
can see
싶어.
all the contraction and stuff that Leeton's triggering. AT delay. Just total madness here.
Welcome to my stage. Woohoo! Amazing! Ready, start. 자, 마지막 공연이다. 우! 이거라고. 자,
Alright, I
화려하게
need to
간다.
check
소리.
his. Yeah, level 3
공연에서 보자고.
overload. Oh man. Alright.
오케이.
Chill out, Leeton. Can you guys imagine the difference in play of if you had Superstar like this, or you know, as opposed to having Leeton when you first get him? At least this is how it went down for me. I had him on Martial Artist because I didn't understand Superstar, right? And so he was a counterbot, but I didn't know his speed was really bad. So literally, he fought like maybe one unit, got blocked like in a full fight, and that was it, you know. And it was like, this guy blows. I don't I don't understand why he's in the game, because he's terrible.
내가 먼저다.
That's obviously changed, but
아플 거다. 오늘 잘 풀리는데.
Scion should be able to handle that. Kind of want to make. What is this guy? Quilomancer.
잘 부탁해. 후회해도 늦었어.
숨어봐.
Love confusion.
멍청한 녀석부터 사라진다.
Murders their hit rate too.
아플 거다.
Ooh.
이거 너무하잖아.
Damn, he dodged? That's with concentration on, by the way. Wait, why is concentration not on? Didn't I pop his potion? I guess not. What the hell? Try and keep the drones up front too. Not quite ready for that.
오케이. 퍼져라.
There we go.
너 약하구나. 오, 훌륭하군. 야. 우! 이거라고.
Oh boy. Alright. Leaders have been alerted.
제가 가겠습니다. 발도 준비 완료. 흔들바람. 바람과 함께합니다.
Damn, I was really hoping he'd he's gonna kill with that. Oh well.
바람과 함께 사라지세요.
네, 지금 달려가요.
하고 싶은.
Oh, you can see the frames starting to slow down now too.
그래, 내가 갈게.
1603, 1606 health. Can kill him with acid. Let's try for it.
이젠 저항할 수 없을.
Alright. Or that can happen.
끝까지 저항해.
It's too bad I don't have control. If I had control, the engineer would be a lot better.
이런 건 적성에 맞지 않아. 이건 피할 수 없을.
I kind of want to. The leaders alerted here. We'll have Giselle come up through here. In fact, yeah, we might even try and pinch them. I just don't want anybody to be in like a really bad spot where John just one-shots them essentially.
난 히어로라고. 용서하지 않겠다.
Go for front
다음은 누구냐?
breakthrough. Yeah, there's John. Oh wow. Okay, there's a lot more than I thought back there. And Ralph.
Let's go.
Gonna save Litan's cooldowns for the next turn.
야.
Oh my god, was that 44 critical? Dude, what
단출 준비 완료.
kind of damage reduction is this guy running? Oh, I can't even check him. His new unit. You know what? Since the bosses are over here and Scion's ready,
Go go go.
keep him and Irene on the fringe here. I'm gonna hit Ralph. Wait, is Irene gonna jump kick that? Damn, 29% chance to hit. You know, we're not hitting anybody. We're gonna pop a concentration potion that I thought I popped on him, but maybe not. You know, which is crazy.
거다.
Ooh, John trying to hit Irene. Oh, freezing. Y'all are dirty.
아직 물러설 수 없다.
Y'all are some dirty motherfuckers. When's Ann up? Oh, Ann's up pretty soon. Ranger. Is there something we can do? Damn, Giselle's like so far back here too.
사냥하기 좋은 위치네.
Look at that solid 2 damage. Whatever this guy is running is like barbarian level damage reduction. He's got 3 stacks of armor break too. Holy shit, man. The guy's a monster. Can't trap them. Okay, Irene's just gonna have to survive somehow. Let's get rid of this guy.
그래, 도망쳐봐. 실망스럽군.
Liton, when you first get him, he's gonna be good at as a martial artist. So he's very good against. He's an anti-melee character, like these slaughterers and Ralph and such. Martial artists are really good, basically melee hand-to-hand fighting, but they're not so good on ranged combat or anything like that. I guess I could drop a mist right here. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Stay just outside. We'll also hold
그래,
UCC
내가
for
갈게.
next turn. Oh, I was trying to get both of them. What is that? Ash puddle or
다들
something?
모여.
There we go. Alright.
앤 이동할게요. 지켜드리고 싶어요.
Perfect. But I was saying, so you'll start him as probably martial artist. Superstar is the most complex class in the game, and I don't know, man. That would take a while to actually explain.
지체할 시간이 없습니다.
I do have a video of it, but
다신 뵙지 않.
it's a lot for sure. Let's pop through regeneration
이동하겠습니다.
here. Yeah. Trying to make use of this overcharge.
이번 승리는 제가 가져가겠습니다. 행운이 따른다고 방심하지 않습니다.
Lord.
같은 짓을.
I think we'll go for. Oh, I should kill John. Never mind. John being John, doing John things.
알겠습니다. 바람이 검의 마음을 자.
Ralph has 142 blocks, so it's a good. Storm Slash is a good way to deal with him for sure. Shit. I want to kill this.
제가
Yeah.
가겠습니다. 강하게.
숨어도 소용없어.
이번
Irene?
일은 쉽지 않겠어.
물리쳤다.
I guess we could hit John.
오케이.
Seems like a total waste, but
내리쳐라. 바로 이거지.
there we go. Oh my god, the recovery support on the bosses, you guys. Let's go in and basically assassinate John.
레디 스타트. Welcome to my stage. 아하.
Stun. Oh, final resistance. Jesus.
않겠다. 오케이.
We're gonna reapply armor. I also thought I was gonna continuous with Liton. That didn't work out though.
이거 불확실성이 너무 높아.
true damage. Oh man. Some of these dudes. Some of this just don't make sense, man. I'm gonna put a confusion protocol out here. See if we can bait a few of them. The class or the character? Litan's actually very I guess mysterious.
한 발이면 충분할 줄 알았네.
Yeah, that's perfect timing for confusion protocol right there. Yeah, honestly, Litan is probably the least fleshed out character because he's the last one to join, not DLC. So it's kind of interesting. I'm gonna put this right next to, yeah. And we're just gonna root all these guys.
힘을 보태세요.
Ah. 9 stacks.
그래, 내가
There we
갈게.
go. And now that they're rooted, plus graffiti, John's still running any bullshit.
내가 못 맞출 줄 알고? 너도
비비,
참
쏴!
끈질기다.
우와, 한 번만 더 보여줘.
I'm ready. 자, 마지막 공연이다.
Contraction, everyone. John's back!
제대로 맞을 거예요.
Blinded! Which is very good.
소용없어.
Oh, wow.
히어로는 패배하지
Holy
않는다.
shit, that was awesome.
그렇게 내 공연이 보고 싶냐?
How can we do this? Oh, wow, there's a lot back here. It's like all black mages, too.
레디 스타트. 자, 화려하게 간다. 판타스틱. 우후! 어메이징!
Yeah. Wow, Chang's really gotten his armor shredded a lot. Whatever's going on with him. 1234, 1220. Damn. This is terrible. Terrible damage. I'll just hang out by Sion.
어때? 환상적이지?
물론이지. 후회해도 이미 늦었어.
Yeah, Albus should be able to clean them up. This would be nice to be, to be, not ranger, Jesus, hacker right now. 83, yeah, this will be fine.
비비, 쏴! 아, 재활용도 못하겠네.
Can we jump this? 1, 2, 3.
섬광란.
No.
오늘 잘 풀리는데.
3 for Chang, too.
제대로 맞을 거예요.
Check third heart. Of course. Battle cry, and they're all immune from Anne. Will of Light. Oh, that's awesome. Chang must be so mad right now.
꽤 괜찮은 선택인걸?
Alright, let's set these guys up. Because I know they want to. These mages want in.
그래, 도망쳐봐.
퍼져라.
Wow.
아, 미안.
아직 혼이 덜 났구나.
damn it. Chang is back with full freaking health, man. Bunch of nonsense. How many stacks? 4 stacks. I'm actually gonna burn Spray Rain on Chang just because he's too beefy.
내 미래는 내가 개척해. 그래, 숨어봐. 도망쳐야지.
비비, 쏴. 와, 너 어떻게 한 거야?
So beefy.
이런 건 적성에 맞지 않아. 비비, 쏴. 호호, 역시 우리 아이들이야.
고고고! 아플 거다. 즐거운 시간이었다. 오, 훌륭하군. Welcome to my stage.
Aw, damn.
자, 마지막 공연이다. 쏘리, 다음번 공연에서 보자고.
Man, what the hell? Oh, Leeton's at 5 overload, by the way. He has... he literally has no block, no dodge, skipped turn. I'm so used to like continuing from turn to turn. Alright.
난 히어로라고. 숨어도 소용없어. 나의 승리다.
지체할 시간이 없습니다.
더 이상 약해지지 않을 거예요. 제대로 맞설 거예요. 사람들의 꿈과 희망을 지켜낼 거예요.
The white mage kills always... I don't know, that's always the best, man. Oh, wow. Look at the heals! Oh, man, can you guys imagine if the Drifter Clowns had, like, dedicated healers? I know it probably wouldn't make sense from, like, a storyline perspective. It'd be like a, you know, a combat medic or something like that, but...
정확한 위치야?
Man, that would make them so much more difficult. Yeah, this guy's gotta go.
이건 피할 수 없을 걸. 역시 내 계산은 정확해.
잘 부탁해. 용서하지 않겠다. 널 위한 심판이다.
Yeah, that went extremely well. Oh, wow. Man, these white mages are tough.
알겠습니다.
Come from the school of Anne.
옆에 바람과 함께 사라지세요.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, that's it. He changed his clothes to black. So at what age do you put a mask on your daughter? You know, like is 3, you know, like 2 or 3 years old is probably too young, right? Like I don't know, this is always such craziness to me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the last Spoonist fight. Which is too bad because that's actually a pretty decent fight with the healers and stuff. I got kind of lucky on the camouflage move that I did. Yeah, they're cultists, basically. Hello, oh, Frostmourne. That may be a thing for Leeton. Make him into a mage superstar. Another wrist guard from Chang. Volk. Yeah, this is pretty solid. I'm used to Ray having more kills, but I think she got blocked a few times, and then she was emergency healing Irene at one point. I know like we've veteran players that like don't like engineer, but at this point in the game, when you're using drones, if you combine all this, which only Kylie can do, this is basically 10 kills, or the equivalent of everybody else. So I think that's kind of cool. In fact, if anything, if you add up all of the damage from her and her drones, it's more than any other character. But I like to give love to classes that you guys don't normally see. Which is why, as soon as I'm done with the Draki Cave, Anne will be going to Witch. That'll be really nice. So tell us. Yeah. Like, I guess, when is the appropriate time to introduce your children into your religion? Like, what? I don't know. Hey, bonus points. Dude, you've no idea how long I've been holding Witch Anne. I will say, though, as Anne switches to Witch, Ray's going to be realigned to be primary healer now, so she'll have, like, first aid on Mist and stuff like that. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. Like okay, so my mother is Christian, right? But she's like she's for lack of a better term, the lazy Christian. Like, she doesn't go to church on Sundays. She goes to church maybe Christmas and Easter, right? So it's just like, I don't know. You can call it basic Christian. I understand that's not like how often you go to church is not symbolic of how much faith you have, right? But my mom is not a true believer, not a zealot, not, faithful. I don't know what the right word is. Religion's a good concept for games because at the end of the day, you can just go off of faith, right? So people can do anything based on faith. I think it's interesting concept to introduce. And I would like to think that most gamers are not religious, but obviously this is a complex subject, so I'll shut up now. Rear's fire support? That's you, Giselle. Yeah. Yeah. These two are the only ones in the game that absolutely cannot bond together. And I mean, not just storyline based, but an actual game based, no matter how hard you work, no matter what you do. Yeah, exactly. Bonus points. That's funny, Commando. Dude, when I was in high school, I was big into like metal. Okay, I guess it depends your definition of metal. Like, 'cause some people say, Slipknot is metal, but if you look at like other bands, I guess there's maybe a difference between heavy metal and regular metal. I don't know. No, Sion, he just did his thing. It's hazing. You can't. Ooh. Yeah, that would be cool. Satalas. It's just like on the side of a street or something. Oh, it was in the back street. Yeah, I feel like soft metal's a thing, right? Like, I don't know. When you go like rock is a massive category, right? And there's definitely soft rock and hard rock. For me, I can clearly make a line between the two. Like hard rock would be like Disturbed, and they kind of delve into maybe like metal every now and then. And soft rock would be like, gosh, I don't know, U2 maybe, something like that. Aw, wonder what kind of. So is that a book? I wonder what kind of book she got him. Yeah, I love Indestructible, man. That got me through college. I would like to think Hazing listens to hard rock. I don't know why. Yeah, that's got to be upsetting. This is a nice picture of them, but you know, like inside Carter's like, oh God, he lived. Really? That's funny. Hmm. Scion, not happy still. We're probably going to see a lot of Rion if we're getting Misty, which would be really cool. Yeah, there's so much they have left open here. All of Albus's storyline, all of Leeton's storyline, everything with the Fortress of Suffering. Misty's company, Scion, and his entire bloodline, everything to do with Scion. Leeton. Oh, Satale is really MCR. I could see that too. I don't know why. Bonus points. I'm surprised that Kylie and Giselle are unable to form a relationship. Yeah, the background I've seen hasn't shown there to be anything irredeemable. Yeah, there's history there. That's for sure. Oh yeah, dude, if this was an anime, it'd be so cool. This would be great. Sion got a thing too. Oh boy. I don't suppose I get to change my masteries, do I? I'm gonna have to basically rely on what you did, Satala. It's just pure AT delay. Yeah, they did a good job on the White Lion Black Witch DLC for sure. But they also, you know, like they really focused and honed in on them for the most part. I do think it's cool that, you know, they have the Troubleshooter testing and Irene and Scion and such. That's pretty neat too. But everything with BB and Alisa. Hey, Shinobi. Yes. And we all know how apprenticeships with Giselle and Black Pearl go. Right, Albus? Albus is like, I started showing up late to work. Nobody seemed to care. Like, later that day, Kate's go through the report. Does Albus know that we actually see when he comes in or not? I love that. Cry of the Spoonus. Thundered. Strong words. Yeah, this part I think actually is fairly true for Carter to say. Shitty management. Yeah, exactly. Hmm. That's good, Satalas. I don't like when people just get away with that kind of stuff. I have a friend who's in IT, and like one of his coworkers, you know, like typical IT, think like help desk or something. One of his coworkers brought in like a Nintendo Switch or something, and like he'd play like 2 hours a day in the office, and he never got fired. And I was like, what is this? What? You know, he's sitting there playing Smash Brothers and like, I don't know. That drives me insane, man. Wow, this is hardcore. Some of the bluntness that they have for the dialogue is so good. Wow. Man. Mm. Mm. Man. Babbled bullshit and empty consolations. That's a good phrase. I'm gonna have to use that. Yeah, this is yeah, exactly. Bonus. This is definitely soul assassination. Mm. And you can tell, like, at least with the dialogue that we've had for Hazing to Carter, Hazing doesn't, like, resent it. And he also chose to go to the Fortress of Suffering. He came back stronger for it. And when he came back, he was like, you know, I want us all to be a family again. He didn't even, you know, he didn't even throw it in his face, realistically. At least I don't remember the dialogue for that. Shinobi, honestly, what I think most about it is that Carter's definitely an unreliable narrator. He clearly never got over making this call, yeah. Yep. They could totally do an anime of this. Who is this lady that actually gets named instead of everybody else? My greed can never be satiated. Hmm. Oh, great. Carter's an overcharge. Oh, and he's got magic armor. Oh, and he's got hatred, too. Yeah, so now that he has magic armor, this is probably one of the scariest things to fight in the game. Irene would be able to handle it, but like everybody else would definitely have issues with this. Yeah, I can't check his information either. Mm. Yeah, this fight is poop. Ooh, he's gonna get up pretty quick too. What's full? Yeah, we're gonna go for full distance.
걱정하지 마. 그만 항복해.
Oh my god.
이거 없던 일로 하자.
Yikes.
너 같은 거 기억하고 싶지. 알았다. 어딜 도망가. 좋은 발버둥.
There, at least connected that time. Strengthen. Oh, I was just about to pop a strength potion too. Yeah, I think now. Damn, 75 block. Breakthrough is shredding 76% of it. Holy cow, man.
그만 항복해. 또 한 번 막아봐. 그땐 기억해주지.
Yes.
자, 즐거운 추억을 만들기를.
I don't think Carter can live this. No way in hell. Yeah, just gonna let it rip.
즐거운 시간이.
Oh, I forgot
새로운
about.
세상이 온다.
I'm trying not to burn too much vigor.
어딜 도망가?
Holy
아무도
cow.
못 받겠지.
Yeah, he's.
그만 항복해.
Yeah, the
어이,
vigor's starting to add up now. Damn,
이거
these
없던 일로
70s are missing with a vengeance, man.
목표로 이동하겠다. 어딜 도망가? 나쁘지 않아.
Getting close to overcharge. Also getting close to running out of vigor.
그만 항복해. 오, 괜찮은 녀석이고.
Overcharge
나에게 좋은
again.
추억을 선사해 주길 바래.
47. Get out of here. That's from still stance too. One crit and he's done. Let's do
즐거운 시간이.
yeah, okay. Whoo!
아무도 못 받겠지.
Man. Yeah, Satalis, I missed my first. Actually, I missed a lot of the the check fires there. I think if you land that first hit of the full check fire instead of 25, it would be a full 50. And I think from there you can just endlessly cycle unless you run out of vigor. But yeah, it was. That's definitely more of a ranger fight to do it like well. Just poison, silence, you can't do anything, and I forgot that he had a Phoenix. That's funny, Kitsar. Dude, I think Lee Tom came with a steelhead gear piece, but I don't remember that being in the game when I went through. I think there's an easy way to check. I can just look for the piece in my main file inventory. I could be lying. I might have just sold it. Who knows? I don't remember that being there at all. This is so sad. Really, Shinobi? Damn. Yeah, it's not that great. There's a gear piece for Maria's lipstick that's like 100% crit damage increase. That would just be completely insane to have. But God knows when they're gonna release Maria. Hey, welcome, S Drift. Yeah, oh god, there's just so much they have to explain, man. There you go. Except for Hazing. Yeah, can you imagine, like, even in the next DLC, they could have assassins coming for Hazing because he escaped the Fortress of Suffering. There's endless story they have right now. Hmm. Yeah, he's definitely built different. Wow. God, man. Hmm. Well, he knows how to kill you. Looks like Carter doesn't have that Deadpool regeneration. It's always neat seeing like the level of regeneration that characters have. You know, like Wolverine, Deadpool, Carter, Kimiko. If you guys are familiar with The Boys on Amazon, like some of them, you know, are like Piccolo. Ooh, Love and Hatred. That's actually really good. Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z. You did good, Hazing. That's a good question. That's also very similar to, let's see, when Deadpool was sliced in half, he grew from his upper torso, his legs out, instead of his legs growing his upper torso. So I think it stems from the head. Yeah, you're right. I don't know, Shinobi. I would think that, I hate to say this, but the head would grow the rest of the body, and the body actually would be done completely. It's pretty wild, but... Ooh, hello. Golden leather bangle. Yes. Look at Blue Fog coming in with the skill agreements. Damn. Unlocked a lot of the golden leather stuff. Also got the boots from Jeff. These aren't bad. I think I've got these on his Leton right now because of the vigor. That was good. And now they decide to go right back to the story. It's so weird. Satalis. What they don't show you now is that there are two Deadpools. Dear God. Yeah. Right. Right, Shinobi. Hazen goes through all that. Leton, you good, bro? Sure. And then Irene does not care that Hazing is back and healthy. Give me my money, Albus. Oh, Kylie too. At least Kylie said hi first. Ugh, really? Satalis? I don't remember. I've seen a fair amount of X-Files. It's been a while. That's pretty rough, though, to grow your own head. Shinobi, can you imagine, like, Irene doing the, like the bandit out in the desert kind of thing? Yeah, you can pass for a fee. Blood Rampage. Tough warrior. Getting close to Elisa. I actually have like most of her White Knight masteries already. Ooh, I got this is from Carter. Interesting. Interesting that he can drop that. Oh! Is that sharpening? Oh no, they messed up. Sharp Spirit too. Damn, a lot of good stuff. Frozen Scythe. Holy cow, man. Hold on. I don't have... I can't drop Lottery. I can't drop... I'm just gonna wait till next next level and put on one strike, one head. Oh, I'm gonna have to get Sharp Slash in. Damn. It's getting conflicting now. Yeah, I'll be back, Albus. Holy cow. Alright. Make an albino Nukuri. Hey, Raze. See, this is awful, right? When you've got like a dedicated Ice Bangle that rolls Earth. Just like with in the beginning when you're, oh, what is that dude? Hassan's Bangle that's flame based and you roll like ice. It's like, come on, man. What is this? It's fine, it's 3 stars. I'm getting rid of that anyway. Check out these boots. Ooh, Dark Collector. Okay, this isn't bad. Keep that. Nope, that's getting tossed. Draki Leather also getting tossed. Level 40. Ooh, it's got crit damage on it as a base. Ooh. Another... Man, I keep rolling Abyss on these wrist guards. It's killing me. Yeah, the rest is crap. So telling us the exact episode. Dude, I haven't seen X-Files in a long time. Long time. Alright, let's start breaking this down because there's too much crap laying around. So, we're keeping the boots. Wait. We'll keep the wrist guard. That is 4-star. Yeah, everything else is getting trashed. Actually, I need the money, so... Since Irene is insistent on payment, gotta sell these greens. Life is tough. These drones cost money, boys. Jesus. Wasn't even a violent, you know, like 15k off just the greens. Not bad. About to sell off some of these spoons. How much is a spoon worth? 7? Here, have 100 or 300 bronze spoons, guy. Knock yourself out. Go start a cult or something. How awesome is hazing? Are you good from the hospital? Sure. This guy. Uh-oh. Getting the death stare from N. Scion. He's got such a great relationship with Hazing. Like when you're doing the police thing, and Scion's like, I don't want to be on the opposite team of Hazing. He's gonna shoot me. He's gonna kill me first. Wow, that's rough, Satalis. Mm. Chapter 6. Yeah, already 2 in. Might be doing Draki Cave soon just because I want to get the masteries. Blood Rampage. Frozen Scythe. So awesome. Wait. So this is interesting. You normally can't get Goddess of Abundance that soon. I actually got this from Crimson Pig, but I don't have White Knight. But you can actually get Goddess of Abundance pretty, quote unquote, early. I guess 39 Violent, or whatever scenario Jeff appears in, which wasn't too long ago. Oh man, Love and Hatred's gonna change some stuff. In fact, actually, why don't I just do that with Albus? Oh lord, this means that I have to find a slot for Sharp Blade. Yeah, I'll be. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for that. There's a lot to do there. Check on Ares. Oh, that's not bad. And Gemini. Oh, I would like to do durability. Yeah, that's fine. They're good. Race. Oh, Lord. Who calls somebody and, you know, is like, hey, you want to meet up? If you don't want to, you can always say no. Who says that? That's just weird. That fight is actually pretty hard. I don't remember that going well at all. It's like just Albus and Isaac versus like a hit squad that's actually pretty well trained. That's gonna be fun. Oh man, I'm level 40. That means gearing has to change. I think I set aside some stuff. I thought I had a mono and VV for Kylie. Hold on. Let's see if we can make one. Version 4. Preferring the attack power 1 just because of the hit chance. Black Iron Parts. Wow, it's really bad. Oh, and Draki Heart. Yeah, we can get that. Man. Let's see, Giselle. Oh yeah, she's got Jeff's weapon and it's 5 stars. This isn't changing anytime soon. Ray? Nope. That's not what I set aside for you. Oh yeah, BA 200 is really freaking good. 12 speed. Vigor, because Sweeper burns through Vigor. Vigor recovery. Castellet reduction. It just has low attack power. You can even see here it has lower damage than the 35 weapon, which is usually like the opposite. Still, it's really freaking good, particularly on Sweeper. I think less so on Ranger, because Ranger can get 100% cast delay. That's gonna help with sweeping fire, check fires. Yeah. Actually, could do love and hatred, and then get back strict refusal, and give him survival training. To put hazing exactly 50 block plus base defense. There we go. Yeah, I've got to go through every character and do that basically. All these tiny tweaks. I really need to do Draki Cave, so I think that is going to be tomorrow. Oh my god, they released 46 now? What? So Talas, you're gonna have to tell me how this goes for you. Since you're like exactly at the same spot as me. Well, pretty close. Yeah, we'll dive into the Draki stuff tomorrow. Got quite a bit of stuff to do here. Oh yeah, sure. Well, I guess it depends. Keep in mind, every character can do everything for the most part. You can make White Mage a killer if you wanted to. Is there a particular character you want to give like a rough overview of what each character should be? I think at least. And I think that depends on your difficulty too. If you're on like hard or less, doesn't matter what the hell class you're on. Leading offensive stats? Rough idea? Okay. Yeah, I think that'd be better. So even though Albus' Magic Knight is a good kind of assassin, Great Swordsman is very different in that you can literally make him into a tank like I've got him now. He's at 95 block. That's not counting Dazzling Blade, which at melee range gives him 110. But Great Swordsman was clearly meant to kind of be more defensive than Magic Knight. And so I kind of like him being a skirmisher, but everything for Albus on Great Swordsman revolves around bleeding. Bloodbath. So I think if you keep that in mind, everything will work out pretty well. I will say, you'd be amazed what Forestallment does once you can bleed regularly. Because Forestallment takes no vigor, it takes no action time. He fires it off, and if the target dies, well then it dies. If the target bleeds, then he gets, action time back from Bloodthirst. So basically, if you're at 20 AT before his turn is up and you Forestallment, you get an instantaneous turn. Bloodbath is the core of Great Swordsman. Everything revolves around this, in my opinion. And you can actually make Albus a pretty good machine killer, but that's more advanced stuff. But I will say Albus generally has low damage, so Sword Manual is really big, and Sword Manual works off of the higher class masteries more. So this is not good in the beginning of the game because you don't have enough training points for it. What you want to do in the beginning is muscle training and concentrated fire. But Albus is all about multi-hit and bleeding, really. Now, if you go my route, which is kind of defensive, sort of protection, he basically acts as kind of a tank that can also sort of assassinate on the side. It's a skirmisher. This is actually like a really solid build. I can't imagine Albus dying to anything. He's got veteran, As a whole, this is just really good. I also like him a little bit slower. He's been slower on all my characters because he's got Leaf, because he can Bloodbath and get his AP back. So I wouldn't say don't try to make Albus too fast. Focus on, his combat skills. Scion? Rough idea? Yeah, Black Mage is pretty obvious. Believe it or not, you can actually make reasonable defenses on everyone now. What I've been doing recently is doing 50% block with Keen Sense, and that essentially lowers enemy crit to 0. So at worst you get just a regular hit, and then it's really not bad to take damage at that level. Battle Mage, believe it or not, I'm kind of glad that I've been holding off on this, but I think I have something that's not standard Battle Mage coming up for Scion soon. I'm excited to show you guys. But Battle Mage is probably the starting class as a whole. You can't really go wrong with this. I would just say keep in mind that Black Mage is better offense. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Once you can one-shot one kill with Catharsis and area damage on Scion, which is Scion's specialty, area damage. You know, like sometimes I won't hit a unit in a group with Albus because it's about to get hit by everyone, or by Scion, you know, in a ripple or a flash beam, what have you. Scion's very interesting. There's lots you can do with him. You guys go back and watch some of the videos of all the combat I've done with him. All you see are bonding attacks going off left and right, and that's because he has the highest bonding slots in the game, tied with Ray. So making use of Scion's bonding, I think, is also kind of key. On like a, I guess, a deeper level. Yeah, and that's why I kind of ran Great Swordsman, is he's just tougher on Great Swordsman. Magic Knight just doesn't have that, you know, it has overwhelming offense, but if you mess up, then he's done. So, I wasn't prepared to deal with it. And with Mind-Body Unity, it just doesn't work well. So that's why I'm sticking with Great Swordsman. Irene, so Martial Artist is really not bad. I know a lot of people stick with Battle Mage. Battle Mage is really good. But what Battle Mage can't do is deal with multi-targets. Irene thankfully does have Flame Explosion, and that's her AoE, and that's not bad. But Martial Artist actually does it pretty well. If you were to kit out Martial Artist and then have her, you know, fight just brawlers and stuff, she'd win every time, and that's what she's supposed to do on Martial Artist. But you're not supposed to go around like chain killing on Martial Artist, even though you can with Irene. You know what? Once we're done with the Jackie Cave, I'll switch Irene back to Martial Artist and do a few builds for you guys that I think are not standard. Yeah, dude, Scion for me, in fact, I would venture to guess Scion has by far the most kills on the company. So Albus is at almost 1,000. Remember, I've had him since the beginning of the game. Scion not too far behind, 1,300. Yeah. Irene, actually, that's a lot more than I thought Irene would have. That looks right for Anne. Hazing will eventually get up there just because of sweeping fire. Doesn't matter whether you play Ranger or Sweeper. This is pretty good for Ray being on Alchemist. I think that's impressive. But she has been more offensive, Alchemist for me. Giselle doesn't read correctly because trapping is weird. Traps are not counted as kills to Giselle. It's very odd. I don't know. Kylie didn't join too long ago, but she's also been on Engineer. I feel like on Hacker, you probably would kill more just based on action point return. But, you know, if you were to add in, again, just like Giselle, if you were to add in the drone kills, this would be very silly. So these two are kind of inaccurate for sure. And then Litan, I literally got like, you know, I don't know, last episode or so. But yeah, you're right. Scion is unbelievably powerful, and what's cool is that the bonding works on both of his classes. So even if you're on Battle Mage, you know, he still does shit tons of damage. My dislike for Battle Mage is that supporting Magic Circuit mirrors your attack power and ESP power, right? So like with Flash Kick, it's amazing, 100-100, but Ripple just gets ESP power, so there's no mirroring, there's no damage increase from supporting Magic Circuit, neither for Lightning Ball, neither for Thunderbolt, neither for Flash Beam. So he doesn't get the same use of it as Irene does. And that's where you start to feel like, oh, you know what? Maybe Black Mage is a better slot for him. I'm trying to play kind of safe. I also think, believe it or not, Scion Battle Mage is the best main tank in the game. That's much deeper stuff. Some other time. And I think it's good to have a little bit of block on Anne. I do really like March. March will trigger patience. You know, if you put on 30 block, just regular gear with patience, 60, and then if you have keen sense and can't be crit, basically. So, and then once I'm about to get Goddess of Abundance, you know, that just flips the whole story. Then she's at essentially 100 block, and then Anne can tank just as well as anybody else can. If anything, she might even be able to tank better because she's got recovery support and she uses it on herself. That's crazy, man. Yeah, exactly, Shinobi. So you can tell Scion was meant to be Black Mage. I think that's his canon class, and you can kind of feel the difference when he's on Black. Obviously, again, talking canon. White Mage is what Anne's supposed to be, and is way better than Ray at healing as a whole, for a lot of reasons. But that's exactly why I want to show you guys which will be coming up right after this Draki stuff. That's gonna be so fun, man. Hazing can only do one thing. He's a full DPS character, so he should only DPS. The only difference is that Ranger is like a back row support, and it does debuffing, which is cool. You know, a lot of players, like when they're playing through the game and they're not on a high difficulty setting, are just murdering everything, so you don't think about the debuffing. But the debuffing going through the story on this difficulty setting would be very good. All the poison, all the silence, all that, you know, everything. Armor break. Same thing with Sweeper. Sweeper can actually debuff well too, but everybody wants to make Sweeper work with close suppressive fire. It does, but you have to be very picky about his positioning. It's good to be behind a Battle Mage, conceal, damage reduction, 50 block, keen sense, like I was mentioning before. Mine's literally at, you guys saw me pull strict refusal for love and hatred and then put on survival training. I know survival training is 1 point and it's not even teaming with anything, but that's literally the 51 block plus keen sense, or 101 block shred. Or crit shred, I guess in this case. Weird. Yeah, actually, so this is kind of interesting. You can set Black Mage, we keep going back to Scion. You can set Black Mage with Second Heart and kind of reliably trigger Bloodwalker. Because Second Heart will revive you at 25% instantaneous turn. And then if you've got Bloodwalker on, which I do actually, I recommend Hungry Wolf and Bloodwalker for Black Mage. I actually like Cheerfulness on Battle Mage because Battle Mage is never going to get under 33%. But anyway, yeah, if you do Bloodwalker with Second Heart on Black Mage Scion, man, he comes up with a vengeance, and it's awesome to see. Ray is a support ranged. It's similar to Hazing. She has area damage. She can buff, she can debuff. She can actually do... Alchemist can do everything. Grenadier is more focused and does so much more damage and is probably the strongest of the two classes. Mostly because if you just kill the enemy, you don't have to worry about defenses, you know? But, you know, good alchemy play requires knowing what potions do what. Like Excitement Potion modified into Overcharge, Giant Potion modified into Dodge Rating. Definitely the advanced class of the two. Most characters, by the way, have just a basic class. You know, like Litan is the most extreme example. Basic class, martial artist, you go punch things. Superstar, your whole world explodes, right? It's just totally two different worlds. Giselle, Sniper, basic class. You don't really need to know too much about Sniper. You can get better with it with her passive and get 2 AP back if they're not in vision. Hunter, you know, trapping plus beast. If you want to snipe, you should be on sniper. So that's kind of why I built out the Giselle the way that I did. Trapping is very underrated. Once it's under a unit, they have to get hit by it. There's no way around it. So it's very powerful. You know, force freeze on Destrons and stuff. I just like that, like, you go into Discord, you won't hear too many good things about Hunter. Hunter is insanely good, even if you don't count the pets, so... but with the pets, it's pretty silly. But you also have to have a good pet for it. I'm still building out my kind of team, but Volk is pretty good. He's my assassin pet. Yeah, you guys got to see him do one thing. Well, he scouted once, and then he came back and killed like 4 dudes all in a row with his ultimate. But there's a lot of niche pets like this that are like total game changers that I love. But like for a skirmisher pet, I really recommend Mutant Big Naguri. Once you get enough water masteries for Blood Red Vortex, you can't miss. Just insane. Now you guys probably see my Dahaka videos and stuff. He's my favorite pet to use, and probably the most like all-purpose. Kylie, oh, this is very... Really, Satalis? Yeah, a lot of people just use Glacier Timber, and that's fine, because a lot of people run Albus as full damage, and so you need kind of an extra tank, you know, somebody up front to take hits. So I think, you know, Glacier Timber fills that role really well, maybe too well. Kylie, very divisive. So, believe it or not, I think the basic class is Hacker, and the advanced class is Engineer, because you need to know drone building and all that other crap. Goodness gracious. There's so much to drone building. It'll drive you crazy. And drone building is very different from pet building, because at least with pet building, you're sort of familiar. You know, you can put Shikuchi on a pet, and so you know what that does, and you don't have to think about it too much. An Engineer, it's a totally different story. You need to know everything. But Hacker is probably the better of the two classes. If you could combine, you can probably combine them if you really wanted to make it into Hacker and just 1 AP everything. Hacker's pretty insane. I just like showing love to the classes that are, I guess, misunderstood. But as a whole, Kylie actually plays well as a mid-row fighter. She shouldn't be going beyond the tanks, but she shouldn't be behind Giselle or anything. And really, Kylie can do everything. She's probably the most all-purpose character in the game, and probably the best overall character in the game, because she can do everything, and pretty well at that, even on Engineer. I just don't like her cast delays on Engineer. It's freaking awful. 80 for Reinforced Attack Protocol. If you consecutive that, that's 160 AT, at which point you might as well run Deep Sea Escape and everything. Oh yeah, something else I wanted to mention about Ray. Similar to Scion, 4 bonding slots. If Ray and Scion are in the middle of your party and everyone else is on the flanks or behind them or in front of them, no one's ever going to die just based on bonding. So, you know, I would not discount how powerful bonding is ever, but particularly for Ray and Scion, since they have the most slots. Litan can play as a heavy tank. He's probably the second best tank in the game. Just don't like that martial arts doesn't do as well against ranged units. But as far as like melee fighting goes, you know, having to deal with Ralph, having to deal with any melee fighter that you're afraid of, Fu, Joshua, Ben. You know, Ice has tons of damage reduction, so it's hard for Litan to die. The problem is that if they don't aim at Litan, you have a problem because he's not doing enough. And I think that's what a lot of players experience when they go through the game the first time. Whereas on Superstar, you can actually make him mostly what you want him to be. He can actually tank on Superstar as well if you kit it correctly. But traditionally, Superstar is meant to just cause immense amount of buffing, debuffing, take tons of turns, increase their AT, increase your AT, give people a chance to win. This is such a crazy class. If you guys haven't seen my video on this, like if you really want to, this kind of just says it all. If you scroll over to outstanding talent, if you understand this, then you understand Superstar. But if you don't understand this, and this is obviously a massive wall of text, right? Then this is a total freaking nightmare. So anyway, if you guys are really interested in Superstar, I have a full YouTube that kind of explains it as best I can, better than Dandelion did at least. But Superstar, highly underrated. As good as you can 4D chess, essentially, if there is such a thing. Yeah, I guess that's it. We don't have Elisa or BB. Any questions? Something like specific? It's funny that we kept going back to Scion. Definitely Black Mage is the trick. I'm actually on Battle Mage because I'm trying to, you know, get away from that because I know how powerful Black Mage is. Chess game with time travel? No. Yeah, exactly, Shinobi. This is the highest skill floor in the game, is dealing with Superstar. You know, I don't know what the average like strategy RPG player probably doesn't even look at skill floor. You know, like if you go into a game like, I don't know, Overwatch or something, and you know, there's characters that are really simple to use, and then there's characters that if you know what you're doing, even though that looks basic, they're incredibly good, and that's just high skill floor. But yeah, he's definitely the highest skill floor in the game for here. Damn, he can do Love and Hatred also. Go ahead and do that. I need this slot for... Oh, it's just unlocked. I need a Call of Ice spot, so I might have to pull a lottery or something. So we'll pull Strict Refusal or Support. Ooh. So right now my Superstar is running Dodge as its main defense. This sounds weird, but this is actually pretty good. Blind Spot is not bad on Litan. Because that can be up to another 20% negative hit chance, which turns his dodge into 100. You get in a bush, 120. You know, it just gets really silly after a while. And for what it's worth, you know, Litan does have 32 block here. Plus I'm running Foo's Ring, which does negative 30% crit chance. Kind of similar like having Keen Sense. Doesn't have that exposed part of it. But this is just an Ice Ring that dropped from him, and I was like, screw it. Seemed right at the time. So on the off chance they actually connect, you know, there's a low chance that they'll crit. They'll just regular hit. That sounds awful, Satalis. But I probably like it, honestly, man. I love games that challenge you. Anyway, I think that's it for today, guys. I'll be on tomorrow for... Wait, what is today? Is it Wednesday? Goodness gracious. I was thinking it's Friday. I'll be on tomorrow, probably. Get some Drakkies and finally unlock or put out Ann Witch and change up everybody, really. Probably get Irene back to MA. Oh, tons of stuff. Anyway, you guys have a good night. See ya.